this is Aromie here. Welcome back to Ozmafia. So we are here on the selection screen. We're gonna go after Axel because he's the babe that we're trying to go after. Alright, sounds kind of loud. So there we go. Maybe I should go out into town today. Oh, Mr. Axel, are you going out too? If you are, me? Yes. Axel spoke between sighs. The Don has asked me to chaperone you until you become more accustomed to the town. If you're going out, I will follow you. Let's go, guest. Oh, please wait. Why is he being so stubborn? There are so many people out today. Axel gave no hint of a reaction as he walked behind her. Maybe I'm getting used to him not answering me. That made her a bit sad, but for some reason she felt it was easier to accept if she assumed that was just the kind of person he was. Huh? She stopped abruptly. There's a side street here. Mr. Axel, where does this lead? Instead of answering her, Axel pulled a piece of paper from his pocket and handed it to her. This is a map of our territory. The information you're looking for is on it. Thank you very much. It's a by-road, I see. I see. Nope, definitely not getting used to it. The silence is killing me. The people walking in the streets were chatting happily, but between the two of them there was no conversation to speak of. I can't just wait for him to say something. I have to make an effort. What to talk about? Mr. Axel, are you not very busy? Excuse me? Well, you came out with me even though we didn't make plans in advance. I figure you must have a lot of free time. So... With each word that came out of her mouth, another wrinkle appeared on Axel's forehead. Don't be ridiculous. I'm only accompanying you because I was told to prioritize protecting you. I have plenty of other work to do. Oh, okay. It must be pretty hard work to take care of me in addition to all your regular work, huh? It wouldn't be difficult at all if you would just stay in your room. Sorry. You say you're sorry, but you're not making any attempt to return to the mansion. Oh no, I think I made him mad again. As much as she wanted to befriend him, the distance between them only seemed to be widening. She sighed to herself and turned around to head back. Okay, let's go back to the mansion then. It's fine. I don't mind continuing like this. But, Mr. Axel, being stuck with me is no fun, right? My feelings are irrelevant. I don't have the authority to restrict your actions. It's my duty to follow you where you want to go. Duty? I want you to have fun too, or I'm sorry. No, I want you to have fun too, doofus. Mr. Axel. It's Sunday, and Sunday is a special day in this town, right? That's why I think you should be having fun too, Mr. Axel, not just me. At least that's how I feel. She shrank back as he turned his sharp gaze toward her. Don't worry about me. Just spend your time as you see fit. But I said it was fine. Are you trying to upset me? Of course not. Then don't worry about it. Just pretend I'm not even here. Let's go. Mr. Axel. Are we ever gonna get close to this guy? I don't even know. Oh. What? Which one is he anyway? Cause, Karemia is a lion, right? I'm sorry for making you come out with me on your precious Sunday. Oh no, I'm happy you invited me. Mr. Kyrie, you're really busy on weekdays, aren't you? Well, I'm not so busy that I'm about to keel over. Or kneel over. Of course, it's not like you're completely unrelated to how busy I am. I have to stifle my own interests into my job. You understand, don't you? Yes. Good. It's already been 3 weeks since we met. How are you finding your stay? It's pleasant. It's fun. It's boring. It's pleasant. Thanks to your hospitality, it's been very pleasant. I'm happy to hear that. How can I help you feel more at home living in a house full of men? I intend to do what I can to attend to your needs. If there is anything you're dissatisfied with, please don't hesitate to mention it. If it is within my power, I will take care of it. Oh no, things are fine the way they are. I couldn't possibly ask for more. Now that's no good. Miss Michiko, you're a very special guest after all. Carrie claps her... Oh, okay. I was like, wait, isn't he a guy? But then I realized he did it to my hand. Clasped her right hand with both of his. She could feel the warmth of his hand through his gloves. Entertaining you is part of my job. Excuse me? She stiffened as he touched his hands to her cheek. Mr. Kyrie? Yes, what is it? What? What is it? I mean your hand. Oh, you'd rather I touch your bare hand? Touch you barehanded? What? Kairi brought his hand to his mouth and pulled off his glove with his teeth. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, so touching isn't enough? What an audacious request to make in such a public space in the middle of the day. No! It seemed like the more she spoke, the more he misunderstood. How should I explain this? He smiled at her, who was visibly at a complete loss. Don't worry, I know exactly what you meant. Huh? I'm actually pretty sharp when it comes to conversation. I just wanted to mess with you. Mess with me? You see, I just can't help teasing girls I like, and even those I don't. That was just a little taste just now. You should prepare yourself. No, I'm not going after your route, so I will not prepare myself anytime soon. Okay. Well, enough of this idle chit-chat. Shall we be going? Where are we going? Let's keep that a surprise. I would like to go to my Axel babe, not Mr. Kairi. This place. Been here before? No, never. I had no idea this place existed. It looks very weird. How unkind of Karimia and Axel to only give you bits and pieces of information. This is Oscar Wilde Street. Like the main plaza and the clinic, it's an unaffiliated area. You're free to come here. However, the members of Family Oz tend to avoid it. Why? Good question. Perhaps because it's a place for adult socialization. Adult. That building over there is a church. It's not locked, so you can confess your sins whenever you feel so inclined. And this... Good afternoon, Lord Kairi. Oh my, did you come out just to see us? I just happened to see you out here. Is this woman the one you spoke of before? Why is this guy named Manboy? Indeed she is. I would feel just awful if I didn't show her around every corner of town. Well, I do not believe she needs to know absolutely everything, particularly this area. I must apologize. What? I must apologizing for taking so long. To introduce myself, I am Manboy, the Oscar Wilde Salon's concierge. I am Michiko. Family Oz has been taking care of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh no, the pleasure is all mine, Lady Michiko. Salon, huh? I have not yet said anything false. Yes, that is true. Let's leave it at that. Michiko looked back and forth between their contrary expressions. Kairi smiled at her confused countenance. Countenance? Manboy here is very acquainted with this particular area. If you want to know anything, you should ask him. Look, oh, Lord Kairi, I thought you hadn't said anything false. Yes, that is true. Are you just showing her around today? I cannot imagine you would be bringing Lady Michiko along with you inside. Oh no, it's much too soon for her. Soon? What do you mean? Good question. What do you think, Manboy? Manboy? Well, I'm here. Mr. Axel. Oh yay, Axel's here. Yay. She turned around as Axel approached. He seemed to be in quite a sour mood, shotgun in hand. Oh, are you sure you're not early? Don't be ridiculous. I'm right on time. May I bring the house goods back home? Yes, that will do. Alright. Excuse me, Miss Michiko. I have some work to attend to at the salon right now. Even though it's Sunday? Yes, no rest for the consigliere? I don't know this mafia talk. After all, liar. Did you say something, Axel? No, let's go, guest. I have a name. Axel started walking without waiting for a response. To respond, sorry. Okay. She paused to turn around and wait before she hurried after Axel. Goodbye, Mr. Kairi. Mr. Manboy, which is a weird name. Kairi gave her a little wave, keeping his hand close to his chest. Manboy sighed and began to speak. What are you thinking, bringing a girl that age to a place like that? How old are they? How old am I? What is this place? And I could ask you what you're thinking, speaking ill of your workplace like that. She might even end up becoming a customer, you know? My word, do you intend to bring her again? Oh no, I'll let her curiosity take care of that. But what is this place? It seems very shady. Like, the rich people will come here. I don't know, it just seems shady. Miss Michiko is in an irregular presence, so I can't even begin to imagine what future she will choose. Look forward to it, Manboy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't want to say, I mean, he said it's an adult place, but is it like auctioning off stuff, like auctions and stuff? Or like, is it Sexual adult stuff? I don't even know. I wonder where we're going. If they were returning to the Oz mansion, surely they would have just taken the red brick road. Yet the road they walking on along English, was paved with bricks of emerald, not red. Mr. Axel sure walks fast. He smoothly slipped through the crowds, not paying any mind to her chasing after him. We'll be separated at this rate. Mr. Axel, please What happened? She smacked into Axel's back. She looked up at him, pouting as she clutched her nose. What? That's my line. Why did you stop so suddenly? Weren't you the one who asked me to wait? I did say that. Thank you for listening to me. Axel's gaze shifted from Michiko to his right hand. He didn't say a word, he just stared at it. What's wrong? Nothing. I can hear your footsteps. I won't leave you behind. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it kinda seems like he slowed down a little. Is Mr. Axel trying to match my pace? At the end of the Emerald Brick Road was a street not unlike those in the Oz territory. The houses had gently curving roofs. The smell of baked sweets hung in the air. Where is the Emerald place? I'm sure this must be another family's territory, but it's Sunday, so it must be okay to be here, right? Found it! Huh? Those two were... Hey, it's Hansel and Gretel! Get your double trouble biscuits while they're hot! Hansel was standing in the middle of the street, energetically peddling his wares. An orange carpet casually covered with bags of baked sweets was spread out at one corner of the street. Behind the sack sat Gretel, who, unlike Hansel, had a sour, decidedly unwelcoming expression becoming of a salesperson on her face. She's not happy. It's funny that they're selling bread. They're the Grimm family's caps. Hansel and Gretel, do you remember them? Yes, I learned their names at the meeting. Axel nodded slightly and approached Hansel, and Michiko followed. Oh, if it isn't Axel. Gretel hastily stood up and hurried behind Hansel, clinging to his back. She glared at Axel and Michiko from behind her fellow caporigim caps. What do you want, Robot? My name is Axel. Oh, trust me, Robot, I know. Why'd you come here with that little girl? Little girl? Hansel, isn't this girl the one who was sitting between the sleepyhead and the trickster? That's the one, Gretel. Well, if it isn't the little girl, what do you want with us Grimms? Itching for a fight? I'll take you up on that if you want. Wait, Gretel, why are you being all bossy and crap, but you're hiding behind Hansel? Not cool. If it was a fight they were after, they'd have come with more people, right? Which means it's an ambush. No. I know, a date then. No! Then it's an ambush, clearly. Hansel, prepare to counterattack. Oh, are you gonna blow him up? Hansel, Gretel, put your weapons away. Scarlet! Look, they're obviously harmless. It's hard to imagine they were trying to start something. Are you sure those eyes aren't just for show? Robot here is carrying a gun. I'm only following family rules to be armed at all times. I mean, the two of you always have dynamite and grenades on you, right? That, and it's Sunday. We all have to adhere to the compromise, right? That thing is so dumb that we should just break it right now. Gretel. Alright then, if you're not here for a date or an attack, then what is it? To buy sweets. So that's it. I wonder who we're doing this errand for. Well, she is. Huh? I am? You are, aren't you? Excuse me, Axel, did you want the sweets, but you're putting me under the table saying I want to buy the sweets? She stopped talking as Axel gave her a meaningful look. He must have his reasons. Playing along, she nodded in agreement. Oh really? Well, thanks for shopping with us. They all cost the same, so just pick whatever catches your fancy. Oh, okay. What should I pick? She crouched down in front of the sweets, clutching her knees as she tried to make a decision. Third from the right. Huh? Okay, Axel. You obviously know what you want to eat. I'm assuming this is for him. While she hadn't been paying attention, Axel had crouched down beside her. Aww, he'd whisper into her ear quietly so that only she could hear him. Third from the right. Third from the right. Third from the right was 6 chocolate chip cookies in a clear bag tied up with a blue ribbon. Which one do you want? How about this one? Gretel wrapped the bag of cookies in paper before handing it to Hansel. Alrighty, thanks for shopping with us. I'll pay. Oh, Hansel held out his hands expectantly. Are you sure it's not a No, we're just shopping. Alright, if you say so. Deliciousness guaranteed or your money back. Let me know what you think about them next time you come by, if you feel like it. Oh, certainly. Michiko reached out to take the bag of sweets. Before she could pull away, Hansel grabbed her hand. So I'm curious, can you actually speak for yourself without being prompted? Of course I can, Mr. Hansel. Then just be yourself with me, okay? Also, I'd appreciate it if you didn't call me Mr. Hansel. It just doesn't feel right. Then how about just Hansel? Yeah, perfect. What are you doing, Hansel? Isn't this little girl the Oz's? I know, but they're just taking care of her. She's not actually part of their family. Nothing wrong with being a little friendly, right, Scarlet? Yes, within reason. Yay! What are you so excited about? What are you gonna do if you win her over? You're such an idiot, Hansel. Aren't you happy, Gretel? You made a girlfriend. I have no intention of ever making friends. Gretel and Scarlet are happy to meet you, Michiko. Baby, what? Thanks? Michiko squeezed his hand back, and like Hansel, Gretel's gaze was icy cold. We're done here, let's go. Oh, okay. Wait. What? I'll escort you out of our territory. You will? Yeah, Gretel isn't particularly fond of you two. I'll make sure she doesn't try anything. We don't need an escort. I'll keep my distance, don't worry. Scarlet walked over to one of the houses and began clambering up a drain pipe. In the blink of an eye, Scarlet was on the roof, looking down at Axel and Michiko. Never listens. Let's go, guest. Oh. He'll eventually say my name one day. Okay. Bye-bye, Michiko. Stop calling me baby. It's not cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure it fits his personality, but it's just so awkward for me to read. Goodbye, Hansel. Greta? Greta? That's an ugly nickname. I'd rather call her Gretel. How dare that little girl give me a nickname? Is that nice, Gretel? It is not. It's not nice to be treated like you're less significant than a grain of sand. Just what is that little girl plotting? Nothing? Aren't we the same age? It feels a little strange to be walking side by side with Mr. Axel. Mr. Axel, are you intentionally slowing yourself down? Yeah. Thank you. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not doing it as a favor. Huh? I don't want the other side to see what you're doing. Other side? Oh, you mean Scarlet? Family Grimm's capped Scarlet was walking along the rooftops, keeping a fixed distance from Mr. Axel, Michiko and Axel. It's pretty amazing that Scarlet can walk like that while keeping an eye on us. I'm keeping you from view. Don't go out of your way to make yourself visible. Is it bad if I'm seen? It doesn't feel very good to have someone watching your every move, does it? I'm sorry. I know what he said, but maybe he really is doing it to be nice to me. Mr. Axel might be a really kind person after all. Why are you smiling? I was just thinking that you're a really nice person, Mr. Axel. Mr. Axel? Nothing. You interrupted my train of thought with your strange comment. Strange? Was there something strange about what I said? He stopped talking. Maybe I said something I shouldn't have. She cocked her head to the side, puzzled, but she couldn't figure out what she had done wrong. It feels like such a waste to go home in silence. She looked around trying to find a new conversation topic. Oh, that's right. Did Mr. Karimia ask you to get these cookies? What is it, Mr. Kyrie? What was it, Mr. Kyrie? I'm not obligated to tell you. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I'm no good at this. I just keep offending Mr. Axel. They're delicious. Huh? Those cookies are delicious. I'll let you have one. Does that mean they're his? I knew it. He made us buy him cookies because he's not man enough to buy his own cookies. He looked away and Michiko bit her tongue. Does that mean Mr. Axel wanted to eat them himself? Suddenly those simple cookies seemed unusually special to her. Guest. Yes? Would you mind accompanying me on a slight detour? A detour? Ooh. Where are we going? I don't like this hallway. They made their way to the back alley, bordering by Grimm Street on one side and Oscar Wilde Street on the other. By the time they got there, the sky was already dyed a deep crimson. Scarlet had vanished without a trace. All they could hear was the sound of their footsteps. We're here. This is it. I'm sure this is where I first woke. He told me to take him to the place where I first remembered waking up. Axel just stared at the ground in silence. This is where we're gonna see, because he's gonna be confused as hell as to wondering why did we wake up in this alleyway. I don't even know. I'm wondering what's wrong with my character. Like, how old is she? Where are her parents? How come she doesn't remember anything? Like her name? Did someone knock me out completely horribly? That happened. I don't know, and I almost bit my lip. That was horrible. So thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I hope you guys are enjoying this. So I'll see you guys in the next one.